everyone, this is a book review on Make and Do by Beci Orpin. This is a book that I have purchased myself and I regularly use it in my practice because I work with some girls who are very crafty and have got great skills. So I purchased this book from Dimmicks. It was on sale, it was $20 down from $40. I actually picked up this book because it was that visually beautiful from the actual discount sound. I'm like, whoa, what's this book? So I'll just give you a quick flick through so you can have an idea of what it actually looks like inside. So like I was saying, I flicked through it and I'm like, oh, I want this book. It is beautiful. So it is quite thick. There are 25 projects inside, so that's how thick it is. And it is hardcover, so you know what it's like working with children. This book is not going to stay looking like this. It is going to get dirty. So I have photocopied some of the pages and that does not do it justice. The actual book itself is beautiful. So just to flick through so you can have an idea of what you're going to get for your money. So it's categorized into 4 sections. So textiles, paper, wood and found. I would say that paper is probably the most engaging. Textiles, they're going to need some decent skills. Wood is, you know, they need some decent skills. This is for probably the teenage section. And found is really interesting. I will just show you so you get your own idea. So this book is definitely aimed at females. You could make it a bit more gender neutral and masculine if you wanted to, because these activities can be like swayed, so you could make that with like dinosaur print or something like that. But basically the idea is that you have the instructions, a little story, a picture, and then they break it off into really great sections with pictures. So if you have a young person that isn't up to scratch, and I don't like that term, that's a horrible term, but if their reading skills are a bit low or if they needed a bit of assistance, this will really help them out. But having said that, you are going to have to assist in every single project in this book. I would not be comfortable letting a young person do these projects by themselves. Maybe if they were 18 or 17, I'd be like, yeah, that's a good independence living skill, go off. But anyone else, really, it's up to your own discretion, but I think adult supervision for all these projects. So yeah, just a quick flip through so you have an idea of some of the projects. So criticisms, I guess the only one, and thinking very cynically, but a lot of these projects aren't simple 30-minute projects on the weekend. You'll have to really plan out these projects in advance, especially in child protection, because we know what budgets are like and getting approval for these things. So some of these projects will be expensive to do. The paper ones not so much. This is why I really like the paper section, because you can pick up paper quite cheap, and there are places like Savers and Vinnies where you can pick up craft sections and you can get donations. But some of the bigger projects you will need to plan in advance and get those supports to help pay for them. I guess that's the only criticism. These are really projects which have a lot of ambition behind them, so you're going to have to think about the young people that you're going to involve as well. Will they be able to sit for this long and do a project, or are you going to have to break it down into steps? I am a big fan of this book. I bring it in and I have done a few of these activities in it. Overall, it's a really visually beautiful book, and I think that's really important as well, because in an age of Instagram and Facebook where you have those 30-second videos where they do craft activities and they're really poorly explained, and you can get young people doing those activities and then they fail. This is a good book for them to actually use as a resource to get them used to reading, using a book, reading instructions, which is a great life skill. Wood section is definitely the hardest out of this book, and which will be the most expensive as well. My other criticism of the book is there's got a sticker page. We all know what young people are like with sharing, so I'd rip it out, so there's no arguments about that. The templates as well, depending if you've got an access to a photocopier, will maybe present issues, but at least there are templates, so I guess there's that. But this is a great resource, and I think this would be a great book for residential care. I think a lot of these projects you could make a house or a bedroom a lot more homey and actually give the young people an opportunity to express themselves. I also mentioned in my written review that I think this would be a good way to do some art therapy as well with young people. But overall, this is a great book. I have it in my own practice. I've purchased it myself. I know that $40 does seem like a lot of money, but having a hardcover book is always worth it. And there are some shit craft books out there, and this is a great craft book, and thumbs up to the author. She's also got additional books as well. I haven't actually viewed them, so I won't provide a critique on them, but I think this is a great book to engage young girls aged 8 to 18. And there's craft projects in here which I think adults would enjoy as well. So if you're looking for a relationship building exercise for you and a client, or in a house or in a unit setting, or even in a family setting, this would be great for a weekend, great during winter, and great during school holidays. So I would give this 9 out of 10. That's how impressed I am by this book. It is top notch. So yeah, if you've got $20 to spare, grab it while it's at Dymocks. I think this would be a great resource for any residential care house or family. So yeah, thanks for listening, guys. This has been Make and Do by Beci Orpin. I recommend you get it. If not, too bad. Bye, guys.